Willie D Live.
What's up, family? I want you guys to check out this exchange between Barack Obama and a gun shop owner at a town hall meeting in Elkhart, Indiana. Barack had just finished an interview with Gwen Ifill, and he started fielding questions from the audience, one that included the contentious issue of gun control and First Amendment rights. This Trump supporter really thought he had Obama cornered. But check this out.
Knowing that we apply common sense to other issues in our society, specifically like holding irresponsible people accountable for their actions when they drink and drive and kill somebody. And we do that without restricting control of cars and cell phones to the rest of us, the good guys. Why then do you and Hillary want to control and restrict and limit gun manufacturers, gun owners, and the responsible use of guns and ammunition to the rest of us, the good guys, instead of holding the bad guys accountable for their actions?
First of all, the notion that I or Hillary or Democrats or whoever you want to choose are hell-bent on taking away folks' guns is just not true. And I don't care how many times the NRA says it. I'm about to leave office. There have been more guns sold since I've been president than just about any time in U.S. history. There are enough guns for every man, woman, and child in this country. And at no point have I ever proposed confiscating guns from responsible gun owners. So it's just not true. What I have said is precisely what you suggested, which is, why don't we treat this like every other thing that we use? I just came from a meeting today in the Situation Room in which I've got people who we know have been on ISIL websites, living here in the United States, U.S. citizens, and we're allowed to put them on the no-fly list when it comes to airlines. But because of the National Rifle Association, I cannot prohibit those people from buying a gun. This is somebody who is a known ISIL sympathizer, and if he wants to walk in to a gun store or a gun show right now and buy as many weapons as ammo as he can, nothing's prohibiting him from doing that, even though the FBI knows who that person is. So, sir, I just have to say respectfully that there is a way for us to have common sense gun laws. There is a way for us to make sure that lawful, responsible gun owners like yourself are able to use it for sporting, hunting, protecting yourself. But the only way we're going to do that is if we don't have a situation in which anything that is proposed is viewed as some tyrannical destruction of the Second Amendment. And that's how the issue too often gets framed.
You can
I ain't got no problem with that. I noticed several things here, family. Starting off with this one. He did not yell at the person asking him an adversary question. He didn't yell at all. He just simply took his time and answered the question. Number two, he did not make it about himself. No, he did not. He simply took his time to answer the question. And he simply answered the question without blaming Republicans. Yeah. When's the last time you've heard a president do that? He didn't blame Republicans. He simply answered the question. common sense. Man, I miss listening to a president who could articulate a message without insulting someone, without dragging somebody down. Now, let me tell you something, fam. Full transparency. I was all the way with Barack his first term, second term. I was not. I thought he could do more. And I know I was being extremely hard on him because I needed him to do more. Just take a chance, even if they're going to kill you, get killed, whatever. We need some help, man. But I understand these people fought this man tooth and nail at every turn. But still, the one thing I just can't get past is the assassination of Muammar Gaddafi on his watch. I cannot get past that. Gaddafi was a friend of Black people. He was our friend. He was perhaps the only foreign leader who was truly our friend. He put his money where his mouth was. He offered billions of dollars in reparations for Black people. Like, he wasn't even responsible, but he said, look, Black people in America, I empathize with you guys. Here's a check. And the United States of America forbid Farrakhan from accepting that check. They didn't want to pay it, and they wanted to make sure that nobody else paid it because they want to make sure that they keep their foot on the collective necks of Black America. That's right. I said it. I know you. I know you. Anybody got a problem with what I just said? I really don't give a damn because I know you for real, and I know what you're about. I know how you think. I know the inner workings of your mind. I studied you. I studied you. Yeah. So this gun store owner talks about gun control and the lack, not the lack thereof, but he talks about Barack Obama trying to limit guns to people like him, responsible gun owners. It always amazes me that somebody who thinks just because they're a licensed gun owner, it means that they are a responsible gun owner. A lot of people think just because they don't have a criminal history that they're the good guys. A lot of people with guns are unhinged. A lot of these people, they are emotionally bankrupt. I just saw a video that I played actually yesterday that I showed you guys of an unhinged police officer who lost control during a routine traffic stop. The woman was speaking very calmly to him, asking him, why did he have to make her get out of her car to get her name? And this uncivilized mutt said, would you just shut up? And he just lost it. He lost it because he don't have the emotional capacity to deal with adverse conditions. And here he is injecting himself into people's lives. He got a gun, he got a badge and the authority to inject himself in people's lives and make their lives miserable. He got the power to put people in jail. He got the power to send people to prison. He got the power to send people to the cemetery. And he has zero understanding. Yeah. So back to Barack, I did not appreciate what he did to Muammar Gaddafi, a great friend of Black people. Other side of that, they held him down. I mean, it's amazing that he got anything done, really. It's amazing that he got anything done. But they were squabbling with him at every turn. If he said up, they said down. He said cold, they said hot. He said go, they said stay. If he said spin, they said save. If he said save, they said spend. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And they actually verbalized, Republicans verbalized that they would fight him at every turn. They spent every waking moment of his presidency opposing every single thing that he ever said or did. But they're supposed to be American, and they're supposed to be patriots. They're supposed to love this country and speak country first. But they never were. They were always party first. Party first. And that's the problem right here. That's one of the biggest problems with America right now is identity politics. Big problem. But Buddy got put in his place. I don't know who advised him to confront Barack, but it was a bad idea. Really bad idea. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.